Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Xyngular Solutions Wednesday, 8 p.m. Zoom meeting. My pleasure to welcome you today because this is a special. It's actually night, but in the Philippines, but it's daytime in the US. Though we always greet everybody with good morning any time of the day, wherever they are. So tonight is special because this is called business night for this Zoom meeting. Business night with our special guest, Silver Director John Medina, all the way from Seattle, Washington, the USA. But we have two presenters for tonight who are also very experienced and very special. First up is Mr. Burmar Bantola, and he will introduce himself later on. That he will tell us about the wonderful and excellent products that we are currently enjoying in Singular right now. But the most exciting part will be discussed by Miss Lorena Pena, Silver Manager, and that would be for the second part. And so, okay, be ready. You'll be ready to be excited, to be really be open to anything that we are going to say to you because this, as you've seen in the video, this is all for you and also for us because we would like to really share everything that has happened to us, everything happy and everything that is exciting that has happened to us, to all of you here. And I'd like to take a special call out to all those who are watching on Facebook Live, whoever you are, just passing by. Uh, Take time. You make time for to listen now, and I know you will be excited. And I know that's where you pass by right now. I think this is not an accident; it's an opportunity that is knocking on your door and in your life right now. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce the first speaker and share the screen for you now, so that you can see everything that's happening. I'll share my screen first, Mr. Burmar, before I call you, and you can introduce yourself. Okay, let me share my screen. There you go, Mr. Burmar Bantola. Let's have a warm applause for Mr. Burmar Bantola. Thank you. Away, Burmar. That's it.
Welcome to Xyngular. My name is Burmar Bantola, a business partner of Xyngular. And at present, I'm a consultant of Makati Development Corporation, a construction company of Ayala. Xyngular, the main office is located at Utah, USA, and it has many distribution points. No, one is in our country, Philippines, also in Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. It is also distribution points in Caribbean islands, U.S. Virgin Islands, Guam, Guyana, Puerto Rico, and West Indies. So the picture. Now the leadership of Singular is Rudy Rivak, is the craftsman behind multiple highly successful direct selling companies, including Symmetry and Singular, which he founded in 1995 and 2009 respectively. Okay, Singular, it's fourth year in a row. Singular has been recognized as one of the top 100 companies in global direct sales. Also, it is a member of the Direct Selling Association of the Philippines and the HADSAP, Health and Dietary Supplement Association of the Philippines. And HADSAP, by the way, is the Health and Dietary Supplement Association, the only health and dietary supplement association recognized by DOH and FDA. It aims to create compliant and regulated health and dietary supplement industry to protect the welfare of consumers. Immunity and supplementation HADSAP members all do our personal and shared responsibilities to combat this COVID-19 and have a healthier Philippines. Now, the product disclaimer is that singular products are not drugs or medicine and therefore not intended to diagnose, treat, or prevent disease. They are nutritional supplements classified as food and registered with the Food and Drug Administration in USA and Philippines. It has a simple systems that work, world-class quality and award-winning products, simple solution for weight loss and overall wellness. The two main products is the core system and the healthy life system. The core system is designed for loss of weight. It also controls hunger. Okay. And the health life system is for our overall wellness, for body protection, 24 hours protection for everyone. Now, there's one unique product. It is what we call TQ or Tranquility. It's a blend of herbs, vitamins, and minerals designed to relax your mind and body, help you get proper rest and sleep, nourish and support your nervous system needs every day, and especially during stressful situations and challenging times.
Living a healthy life isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Making daily healthy choices is the key to living well and enjoying more of life than ever before. The products and healthy life system from Xyngular make it easy to care for your body and make healthy choices part of your daily routine. Ready to live your healthy life to the fullest? Genesis supplies the same polyphenols and nutrients found in red wine that support a healthy heart and immune system, while providing up to 24 hours of antioxidant activity. For even more vital nutrients, Nutramax provides a daily foundation of superfruits like acai, mangosteen, and ginseng, plus probiotics to support a healthy gut. IM supports your immune system function with vitamin C and therapeutic mushrooms, while female and male balance help meet the unique needs of both men's and women's bodies, helping them each perform their best. And to promote a healthy mind and body, Advanced Omega's specialized omega fatty acid blend supports memory, focus, and your body's natural fat-burning metabolism, so you can look and feel great. These products, along with healthy lifestyle suggestions, give you the tools to finally feel the difference you've been searching for. A vibrant, healthy life awaits, and so much more. Start your healthy life system today.
In this slide, you can see the group of doctors and nutritionists who are involved in Singular. On your left, you could see Dr. Rio Morales. On your right are a group of doctors, including Dr. Rosemary, and also the upper right is the Dr. Katibog, and at the center is Dr. Becky Singson. And there's a lot of doctors also on the left. They are from the St. Luke's Medical Hospital.
Hi, this is Peter Griscom, and today we're here to talk about Xyngular's brand new system, the Core. Now, the Core is the foundational weight loss system for 30-day weight loss. And in this system, you have 4 products that are absolutely foundational to your weight loss success in the long term. You get Xing, which is our feel-good thermogenic product. Now, Xing includes a few different ingredients that are going to help stimulate your metabolism and also provide you with a good energy and boost your mood. One of those ingredients is called 5-HTP, which directly increases serotonin in the brain. So that's going to give you that happy, satisfied feeling while also having the additional benefit of suppressing your appetite. Now, it's important when you take Xing that you start with 1 capsule with food and work your way up to 1 to 2 capsules without food. That's how we recommend you use that product. Now, when it comes to Cheat, it's important to remember that you should always take Cheat with 8 ounces of water. Cheat is soluble fiber that expands when it comes into your stomach and takes up stomach volume, effectively reducing the amount of calories that you can consume. Now, when you're talking about Cheat usage, you can use it once a day as prescribed in the program. And if you choose to add additional servings throughout the day, always remember to have that 8 ounces of water prior to consuming your Cheat. It's also absolutely crucial that you take Cheat 30 minutes prior to meal to allow it to expand in your stomach. Now, we also have Flush. Now, Flush is not a daily use product. Flush is intended to be used in the short term to help you cleanse and clear out your colon, as well as to help deal with temporary water retention that a lot of people have when they first get introduced to a new program. It's also very helpful at avoiding that terrible weight loss flu. As you start to oxidize and burn fat, you're releasing those fat-soluble toxins back into your bloodstream. So your liver's having to work overtime to clear those out of your body. Flush helps assist in that process. So again, it's essential in the very first week, but after that, it should be used on an as-needed basis or as prescribed in the programming. You also have Lean. Lean is our low-calorie protein shake that has just 50 calories. In addition to 10 grams of highly usable protein, a full serving of vitamins and minerals, and 2 different sources of protein to support both lean muscle as well as appetite suppression for a longer period of time. Now, included with every core system is this booklet. This booklet includes 30-day meal plans as well as healthy shopping lists and recipe ideas for both keto and low carb. In addition, like all Xyngular systems, the core comes with Xander, your mobile coach who's going to help you along every step of the way. He's there to encourage you, to coach you, and also to answer any questions that you might have. In addition, if you need more information, you can always visit Xyngular.com to find out more.
Okay, on your screen are the Xyngular staff who had taken the core supplements, and you can see now on your left, they're still have a big body, but in the middle, they have already reduced their weight and their body frame. And in the upper corner is a daughter of one of our executive staff who also took the Xyngular products for them to lose weight and to become more sexy. So become healthier with simple system. That's one of the objectives of Xyngular. Let me introduce to you my family. I have 4 kids, 2 sons and 2 daughters. On your screen, the lowest portion is the eldest daughter. Her name's Jemima. She's working as a systems analyst in Tokyo, Japan, in one of the biggest IT company in Japan. That is the Rakuten, the company that bought Viber. Second child is Timothy. The family is now located at Philadelphia, working in a financial company, and he's a financial analyst. His wife, Emily, is a accountant. He has 2 sons, Ephraim and Andrew. And on your left, his screen is my third child, Rachel. They are also in Philadelphia, having two sons, two grandsons of mine, Joseph and Mateo. Her husband studying in Philadelphia, taking up a doctorate degree in philosophy. Left is my youngest son, Carlo, together with his wife Carla and his 3 children, my 3 grandchildren, Himig, Salmo, and Awit. My only granddaughter, the lady one. Okay, so those are my families, and I would like to also explain to you how I became involved in Xyngular. I've been involved in the company for almost 2 decades. Okay, it all started when I received the results of my medical annual exam in Meralco. The result indicates I have high triglycerides and high cholesterol level. My wife Glo, who was then a business partner of Symmetry, now named Xyngular, told me to take Nutramax, Advanced Omega, and IM. After a month, I had another blood chemistry test as ordered by our company physician. When the results came out, our company doctor was surprised. Well and behold, the triglycerides and cholesterol level became normal. Since then, I have been taking various Xyngular products. Presently, I have no maintenance medication. I'm physically fit in spite of the fact that I'm already a senior citizen. My sons and daughters are also taking the products, and by God's grace, we are all physically and mentally fit, thanks to Xyngular. Okay, so Xyngular is a family, health, and finances. These 3 things are what's important today. We have a company right here in our hands called Xyngular that is all about family, health, and supplementing your finances. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next.
Thank you, Berman. Palakpakan po natin siya for the very good presentation on the product. Now, I am Lorraine Opena, an independent distributor with Xyngular. And I will now go to the most exciting part of this presentation, which is the financial opportunity available to you with Xyngular tonight. Now, to start off, my background, I used to fly international with one of the famous airline dito sa atin sa Pilipinas. And I have already retired from that. And when I saw Symmetry, which was Xyngular now, okay, gave me an avenue para kumita pa, no? Para mag-additional income on the side. Now, ang question ko na gusto ibigay sa inyo what would an extra $500 or sa Pilipinas would be 25,000 pesos monthly do for you? So this, some people, they would rather use the 25,000 pesos as a down payment para sa kanilang nirerentahan na apartment or condominium. Yung iba, they use the 25,000 para do sa mga amortization ng kanilang mga extra cars. Yung iba naman, they go for shopping. Yung iba naman, ginagamit yung extra 25,000 is for traveling or vacation para sa kanilang pamilya. Now, ang akin naman is the 25,000 extra would be for savings para sa aking mga anak na kailangan kung meron silang mga kailangan or for emergency purposes. At meron tayong disclaimer ha, building your business. Income disclaimer natin, incomes presented here are not a guarantee of income. Okay, but to give an idea of what is possible based on Xyngular's compensation plan. Success in Xyngular is like any other business requires leadership, hard work, commitment, persistence, and dedication. Now, there are four levels of income dito, which is what I would like to introduce to you kasi yan ang mga kinikita ngayon already now dito sa atin in Xyngular. Xyngular is only 10 years old pa lang ha. And dito sa Pilipinas, we're open pa lang on our third year. So could you imagine how bigger pa ang expansion natin? Right now, ang first level is as a manager, kumikita monthly of 20,000 to 103,000. Second level, which is the director, monthly income nito is 174,000 to 400,000. The third level, yung mga executive natin, kumikita naman sila monthly of 696,000 to 3 million. And the highest position, which is the ambassador, okay, ang income nila is 2.9 million to 4.6 million pesos. Okay, sinong gusto nun? Ako, gusto ko yun. Alright? And yun ang magiging goal natin. Now, sa Xyngular, ang maganda dito, you get rewarded for sharing, for referring, and building. Ano ba itong sharing? Okay. When I started to use the product, okay, di siyempre excited ako and because it was very good for my family, okay, I started to share it with my friends. And while you're sharing with your friends, ito din mga friends mo, they also want to use the product. So you referred it to the company. That's now you're being rewarded for referring. And then when you start building, there's a lot of people just using the product, okay? And they satisfied with the product, so palagi silang nag-order every month. That's when you start building. Now, there are 5 ways of earnings or 5 ways of earn dito sa Xyngular natin. You have the retail sales, rapid rewards, the residual income, the corporate sales pool, and the leadership bonus. Iisa-isahin ko para at least ma-explain natin. Retail sales is as a member or as a distributor, you buy the products or you get the products on wholesale. And kung mahilig ka magbenta, you sell it ng retail price. So example dito would be either the Healthy Life System or the core system yung explain ni Bernard kanina. Okay? Now, Healthy Life System is to make, it's an overall wellness ng ating katawan, so to make us healthy. Ang core system naman is you want to lose weight and then also you control your hunger. So maganda dito, you sell it on retail price. You get a profit of 30 to 50% profit. Next, we have the rapid rewards. Ito naman, rapid rewards are new members or distributors na mag-i-enroll under you. Bakit? Kasi when you start using the product and you start sharing with them, and then sasabihin nila, uy, gusto ko din ng discount. Okay? Ngayon, they can come in as a member, they just want to use the product and they just want to get the discount. Ngayon, ang iba naman, they want to be a distributor. Ang distributor naman, okay, dito yung nagkakaroon ng rewards or yung mga financial rewards na nakukuha natin sa Xyngular, sa company natin. On your first 30 days, meron tayong mga extra incomes na dumadating sa atin. The third is yung residual income natin. Yung residual income naman, you start earning on 8 levels deep. It's a uni-level plan that ito yung tinatawag natin mga repeat orders. So if let's say they start using the product this month, syempre because maganda ang naging resulta sa kanila. Like example nung sinabi ni Berman sa kanya sa kanyang katawan, right? Naging maganda yung results niya sa kanyang pag-check up. So the following month, mag-order ulit yan. So yan yung tinatawag nating repeat orders. Dito ngayon, binabayaran ka na yan, binibigyan ka ng reward ng residual income. The third is yung 12% corporate pool. The company now, remember yung sinabi niyo kanina, we are open in the Philippines, sa US, Canada, the Caribbean, New Zealand, the Middle East, okay? And the Caribbean. Ngayon, yung buong corporate sales globally na income ng Xyngular, the company now takes 12%, okay? At binibigay to from the manager position all the way to the executive position. And each one's position, meron kang 1%. Sa manager, may 1% ka of the global sales pool. Pag naging silver manager ka, meron kang another 1%. Okay? Tapos hanggang gold, hanggang platinum. Directors naman, meron pa rin silang 1%. So makikita mo, as your business goes or as you go through the ladders, meron kang additional dun sa corporate pool. Yun yung tinatawag natin parang si Elvis Presley, 'di ba? Hanggang ngayon pag piniplay yung kanyang mga songs or whatever, meron siyang mga tinatawag natin mga royalties, right? Ito yung tinatawag natin profit sharing. Okay? The fifth is yung leadership bonus. Yung leadership bonus naman, nag-start naman to sa executive bonus of 100,000 extra ha, on top of the first four na sinabi ko sa'yo. And then, meron ka pang platinum executive, $250,000 bonus. Pag ambassador position ka naman, meron kang 500,000 bonus dollars. Ang gold ambassador, yung pinakamataas, meron kang $1 million bonus. Lahat tayo gusto natin yan. Right? Especially ngayon na nangyayari sa Pilipinas and globally, kailangan natin ng extra income on the side. On your first position, yung let's say first 30 days mo, okay? That's the excitement mo, you start sharing it with them, you bought your products, no? Nag-healthy life system ka. And then you sponsored 5 of your good friends. Yung friends na they just want to be healthy. Yung friends na gusto din nila magkaroon ng extra income on the side, okay? Now, yung 5 na yun, gumamit din ng produkto, okay? Bibigyan kayo ngayon ng pasasalamat ng Xyngular for just doing and sharing it with people, okay? They call it the quick start bonus of 4,500 pesos extra. Could you imagine? Okay yun, diba? For just sharing it with other people. Okay? Then we have that's the excitement mo, may additional pa na tinatawag natin extreme builders bonus. Within your first 105 days, since malalaki ang lahat ng mga tao just using the product with your circle of friends and their friends and their friends, the company also gives you, pag lumaki ulit yung volumes mo, meron kang extreme builders bonus na habang tumataas, kikita ka pa ng additional $9,000. Can you imagine? Now, lahat ng pinag-usapan natin, convert mo lang to sa pesos. Okay? Next, we also have the exciting part. Well, I travel, right? Mas maganda pag traveling for free. This is what they call the passport program, which is traveling or all expenses paid. Okay? Ang dadali mo lang yung passport mo at saka yung luggage mo. That's about it. Lahat yan covered ng company. While you're building your business, meron ding mga trips na kasama dun sa building your business. First, yung meron kang headquarters retreat, which is sa Sundance yan sa US. Dadaling ka ng company sa US and then doon ka sa headquarters makikipag-usap or mag-meet with all the other distributors globally. Tapos you also have yung director's invitation. Lahat lang ng mga director pinapupunta. We have executive retreats sa Dubai, yung Bora Bora, meron tayong mga Mediterranean cruise, meron tayong mga what you call this, yung mga extreme na puntahan ng mga gandang mga lugar, locally and internationally. Ito yung mga grupo ng mga distributors globally, okay, pupunta dun sa director's invitation at saka yung headquarters retreat. So lahat tayo pwedeng pumunta dyan. Now, paano ko ba gagawin itong negosyo sinasabi mo sa akin, Lorraine? All you have to do, since you don't know how to talk, hindi mo masasabi ma-explain ang product, hindi mo rin ma-explain yung paano yung compensation plan, yung sinasabi ko, right? What I want you to do is when you start using the product, you start inviting friends to come and join us. Let us be the one to explain about the products, katulad ng ginawa ni Burma, and also like what I'm doing, explaining the compensation plan. They can always join us sa Zoom, okay? Na meron tayong on a Tuesday, meron tayong on a Wednesday, on a Thursday, on a Saturday. International, meron tayong Thursdays, and Saturdays. Okay? So mamili sila kung saan sila gustong sumali sa atin or mag-join sa atin sa presentation. So let us help you do this business na Xyngular with you. Okay? Next, how do you start? How do you start? Sa tanong mo sa akin, paano ko ba umpisahan to, Lorraine? What we want you to do is start using the product. Kasi hindi mo malalaman kung gaano kaganda ang produkto kung hindi mo gagamitin produkto. So I suggest that you choose which system you want. Either you want a healthy life system or you want a core system. Okay, you get it on a wholesale price. Okay, now you become a member with 840 and get your products on wholesale. Okay? As a member, ano bang benefit na kukuha ng member? You just get the discount. May discount ka because you just want to use the product. So gusto mo ng discount. Now, the second option is become a distributor. Ang distributor naman, pumapasok ng 1,960. So, difference of 1,000 pesos lang, distributor ka. Ano yung benefits ng distributor? You get a website, okay? A replicated website, which you can give to all your friends here and abroad, okay? Everywhere that Xyngular is open. And if they like what they see the product, they want to use the product, and then they can come in and join with you on your website. This is 24/7 ha, it's open. Katulad ngayon, kape dito sa Pilipinas, umaga sa States. So they can do anytime they want to do it. As a distributor, ano bang nakukuha mo? Remember yung sinabi ko, yung 5 ways of earning? Lahat yon, compensation, bonuses nandoon sa distributor. Now, benefits pa ng distributor, you earn your products for free. Remember yung tinatawag natin, meron subscription. Ang subscription, meron kang free product. Aside from that, meron kang mga rapid rewards, meron kang residual income, and the quick start bonus on your first 30 days. So sabihin natin, ikaw ito, alright? Nag-order ka ngayon ng Healthy Life System. Ginamit mo yung produkto. Nag-sponsor ka ngayon ng 4 o 5 na good friends mo na malapit sa puso mo. Okay? They use the product, they like it. The company now rewards you for doing just that. Ito yung tinatawag namin pasasalamat for just sharing it with your friends and your relatives at saka yung immediate mga family members mo. Meron kang residual income at saka meron kang rapid rewards. Ang total income start off siguro mga 8,500, okay? Ang may start earning from there. Okay? Next, we have the manager naman position. Remember, tinatawag ko sa yung that's the 12% na start sa manager position. Okay. Now, ikaw ito. Okay? Meron ka ngayong tatlong, you have to get 3, yung when you start your business, you cannot start a business on an empty wagon. Bakit? You have products to use, okay? And 2 products to show. This is 3 sets. Okay, 3 sets. Bakit 3 sets, Lorraine? Isa for you to use and 2 for you to show. Kasi minsan, pag nag-start talking and sharing it with other people, ang sasabihin sa'yo, hoy, maganda yan. Kasi meron din ako nararamdaman. Akin na, gusto kong kunin. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin, teka muna, wala akong produkto tatakbo pa ako. Pero if you have the other 2 that you can show, you can already give it to them. And then you ask them, paano mo ba gusto bayaran to? Gusto mo bayaran ito ng may discount o walang discount? Pag sinabi lang, okay lang, wala ng discount, bibenta mo sa kanila ng retail price, tama? Ngayon, pag sinabi lang, huy, gusto ko din katulad sa'yo, gusto ko din magkaroon ng gusto ko rin magkaroon ng business, gusto ko rin kunin ng business discount. So, gagawin mo ngayon, bibigay mo sa kanila, tapos refer mo sila sa company, Papasok sila sa company, mag-order sila, kukuha din sila ng 3 set na katulad ginawa mo. Now, if this happens, we encourage you to share it with 5 good friends na negosyante rin. Okay, itong 5 na to. Lahat itong 5 na to, kukuha din sila ng 3 sets. Katulad ginawa mo, kasi tatanong sila, "Hoy, anong ginawa mo?" "Ako nag-3 sets." Isang ginamit ko, 2 pinakita ko sa mga friends ko. Para pag meron silang hiningi, pwede ko ibigay sa kanila kaagad. Okay? Ngayon, ano ngayon ang makukuha mong income for just doing that in your first 30 days? Okay? Meron kang earning for your product is free. Meron kang more rapid rewards on 4 levels. Meron kang residual income na tinatawag natin ang 8 levels. Meron kang corporate sales pool. Remember, tinatawag kong 12% na 1%. Meron kang yung profit sharing, meron ka nun. Tapos meron kang passport program. Pwede kang allowed ka na pumunta sa US while you're doing and building your business. Meron ka rin leadership bonus na kikitain at saka yung tinatawag natin quick start bonus na extra 4,500 pesos. Yan ang kikitain mo. Now, potential income in your first 30 days is 45,000 pesos. Magkano ma'am ang nilabas mo dun sa pagiging 3 sets mo? I will show you later on. Now, be a manager and build managers like you. Potential income in your first 30 days. There are 3 scenarios that I'm showing you right now on the board. Okay. Yung first scenario, yung sabi ko, ikaw mismo gumagamit ng produkto and you have 5 of your friends, lahat din sila gumagamit ng produkto. Tama? Ngayon, sasabihin mo dun sa tag-iisang friend mo na pwede ba i-share mo din sa 5 na kaibigan mo? Yung isa na si number 2, nag-share din sa kanyang 5 kaibigan nila. Everybody just sharing with each 5 of their friends, okay? Ang nilabas mong kapital for you using your product, okay, is only 9,465, okay? Ngayon, with this volume of people of using the product, 25 people just using the Healthy Life System or yung course system within your first 30 days or first calendar month. Okay? Ang position mo ngayon is a manager. Remember yung sinasabi ko lahat ng profits natin or benefits natin nasa manager position ka kaagad. Ang potential income mo ngayon is like 24,000 plus plus. Ang nilabas mo ng kapital is yung product na in-order mo. Okay? The second scenario that I'm going to show you is itong 3 sets na kinuha nila. Kinuha mo 3 sets and 5 of your good friends doing exactly what you did na nag 3 sets din sila. And each one of them have also 5 good friends of theirs, right? Na nag 3 sets din lahat. So everybody just using the product na nag 3 sets, like 25 people just doing the 3 sets each. Ang potential mo na nilabas mo do sa 3 sets mo is 22,513. Okay? Kasi remember, ito yung mga gusto lang magnegosyo pero maliit lang kapital. Pero ang position mo ngayon because of all these people just using the product and doing the 3 sets, 25 of them, now ang ranking mo hindi lang manager, but a gold manager. Ang gold manager ngayon, lahat nitong kumakain na company, ang profit na re-reward sa'yo is 100,000. Okay? Remember yung tinatawag natin na extreme bonus? Remember yung ano tawag dito, yung parang kay Elvis Presley o yung profit sharing? Meron ka ngayon 3 share doon, 3 beses kang babayaran doon sa posisyon mo as a gold manager. Now, ito ngayon ang last option natin na sinatawag natin. Another scenario, yung huli natin scenario, which is exactly what we all did. Ginawa ni Burma, ginawa ni Inday, okay, Australia, and myself. And all the rest of us, okay, na nag 6 sets. Ano bakit naman 6 sets, Lorraine? Okay, 6 sets kasi yung isa for you to use and 5 for you to show. Okay? Now, ano ngayon ang kapital mo for just doing the 6 sets is 46,986. Okay? And meron ka ngayon 5 good friends mo na negosyante din, na nakapital, nangapital din sila ng 6 sets na nag 46,986. And each one of them also have 5 good friends of this. Then ganun din ang ginawa nila na nag 6 sets. That's 25 people doing 6 sets each in your first calendar month. Okay? Ang income mo doon is 300,000 plus plus. Ang kinapital mo lang is yung 3 sets mo na 46,986. Not bad. Remember? Hindi siya masyadong malaking kapital to open a business, 'di ba? Pero ang income potential mo malaki. Dito naman sa 6 sets mo, ang bayad naman sa iyo 5 ang makukuha mo naman. 5 bayad, ang 5 rewards ang makukuha mo doon sa tinatawag nating na profit sharing, 5 times makukuha mo yun on the position as a director. Alright? Come on. Next. Ako gusto ko yun. 300,000. Okay. Next. Okay. What I'm showing you on the screen is my family. Okay? Paano pa ako nag-start dito sa Xyngular? First, it was Symmetry. Now, it's called Xyngular. Okay. My father, as you see, is Tisoy, ang tatay ko. Okay. He is diagnosed with, he's a diabetic, insulin dependent. Now, my sister from the US, since I fly international, I would bring him yung mga Centrum Silver, yung mga vitamins niya. And then my sister introduced the products to us. And then my dad says, okay, let me try it. So maganda dito when my father started using the product, kasi my dad, di ba, siyempre pag diabetic ka, masyado mainitin ulo, yung bang pagdating ng mga 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, na inaantok na yan, and kung sa Bisayan, nagatuka, right? So ang gagawin namin is, what we did was, I just changed it. Yung, instead of Centrum Silver, binigyan namin siya ng Nutramax, which is his multivitamins. We gave him the female balance for his blood circulation. Kasi ang female balance is remember, pag hindi namin siya pwedeng magkaroon ng sugat sa mga paa-paa kasi hindi niya mararamdaman yun, di ba? So you need to prevent yung blood circulation niya umiikot. Then we had to protect his kidney kasi, di ba, ang sabi nga nila, pag diabetic ka, you have to take care of the heart, the eyes, the kidney, the liver. Ang dami mong binabantayan nun eh. So we have to keep my dad healthy and strong. What was very, very, we're blessed, was because when my father used it for 3 weeks, okay, after using the products, yung kanyang sugar level that would shoot 19, 18, went down to 9.2, okay, in the first 3 weeks. Plus, he became vibrant, he became strong, he was jolly, hindi na siya samputon, yung mainitang ulo, hindi. So, we started to use the product, and the whole family, my entire family is just using the product. And I started sharing with my friends and my relatives, okay? Especially sa airline, karamihan sa amin, kailangan maging healthy kasi hindi kami pwedeng magkasakit, right? So, ang maganda dito is, I shared it with my children, all of my children, my slave. This is my bunso, that's Daniela. She's finished college already now and she's working. Then my doctor is my son, who's dito sa kaliwa, right? That's Andrew. And he's a resident doctor. And then my eldest daughter, which is on top, she's also, tapos na rin yan sila lahat from college. Now, all of this I got from Xyngular. Okay? So, ang maganda dito, when I started to do Xyngular, I was okay kasi Xyngular was like a second income for me. Okay? But the thing is, nung nagsarado ang nung nagsarado ang airline namin in 1995, 97, right? Biglang nag-close yung airline namin, right? We were dumbfounded. Yan karamihan sa amin is walang na-saving, walang natagong pera on the side. Exactly what happened to us this year, okay, and last year. Nobody knew this was going to happen. Na hindi mo na lang nalaman na, oops, wala ka ng trabaho, nagsarado yung kumpanya mo, or no work, no pay, diba? So, Singular was a blessing to us, okay? Na, which nakita ko kasi, the time, I was just working. I was doing Singular and flying at the same time. But then I was praying, sabi ko, Lord, give me a business na walang kaaway, yung hindi ako mahihirapan, you know. So, when I saw this, I was still hindi pa ako yung masyadong seryoso. Then I sabi ko, sige nga, sabi ko, let's do this. And one time when I came from a flight, kasi I fly international, so when I came home, I flew pa to Cebu because my family is in Cebu. So when I flew to Cebu, my daughter, my eldest, she was massaging my feet, and then she was saying, mommy, I pray every night na sana hindi ka na lumipad. Sana, sabi niya, you're always here. Then I told her, hindi pa pwede kasi, mommy have to help daddy kasi we have to make, extra on for your school. You're all going to college. And then my daughter says, mommy, I pray every night na miski okay na tayong kumain ng tuyo sa umaga and tuyo sa gabi, just as long as I see you when I go to bed and I see you when I wake up in the morning. Then she started to cry. Ako naman, sabi ko, Lord, so bigyan mo naman ako negosyo na walang kaaway. Marami akong matutulungan. So this is how it started. And when the airline closed that time, I was so blessed was because I had another company that I would be able to provide for my family, an extra income na nakatulong sa amin. And I praise the good Lord kasi talagang, at sabi nga, when a door closes, He opens another window for us to do this. What I'd like to share with you is, do not stop dreaming. Do not let this opportunity pass you by. Especially right now na ang daming walang mga trabaho, hindi natin alam kung maririn na, magla-lockdown na naman, o kailan naman magla-lockdown, diba? But we have to keep ourselves healthy na hindi tayo magkakasakit. And this now is an opportunity for us financially and health-wise to do this. And anybody can do it, okay? Just use the product and invite people to come and join us. And then we will do the talking for you while you sit and you watch, you start earning. Okay? And we will be able to, we're happy to help you. Okay? Now I am done with my presentation on Berman did a very good presentation on the product and now my compensation plan. Now I will turn you over to our gold director, which is Strelia Wood, who is going to introduce the next presenter. And I'd like to thank you, everybody. Turn to the person that invited you and tell them, do you want to get started? And see you at the top. Okay?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Good morning from Singular. Now we have a special guest for you. Yun yung magtatahi ng present natin ng products at ng business. At saka, what is there for you in this business? Kasi ito proof talaga ito na may mangyayari sa ating lahat. Pag sumali kayo sa amin, nag-try kayo ng products, you tried the business, kasi ito ang living proof na talagang may kinabukasan tayo sa Singular. I will tell you about the promos for this month, but that would be for later. Now we go to the main event. Our special guest speaker from Washington State, USA, Mr. John Medina, Silver Director of Singular. Hello,
All right.
John. Take it away.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Hello, everybody from Seattle, Washington, and good to be here, and always good to be a part of this group. And just want to give thanks for having me here. I just want to tell you a little bit about myself, why I'm in this industry, how I got involved, and it's really been quite a journey with this kind of industry and with this type of business. I remember before we had gotten involved in this industry, we had grown up with not much. So we were living in apartments, renting houses, always visiting the doctor. And so my parents, they heard of America as a land of opportunity. So they wanted to see what this land of opportunity was like. And so they came here and they started two businesses, but unfortunately, all they found were struggles. The first business we had was a traditional business with foods, Filipino foods, and Oriental goods. And after 3.5 years, we had to close that business. But then also at that time, the real estate market was doing very well in the state of Texas, where we lived at the time. And so everything went really well until the economy crashed. And that was because the oil crashed. And so at that time, everything was hit rock bottom, including us. In fact, if this is zero, here's us right there. And so I remember it was a very difficult time for our family, my parents, me and my brother. And luckily, my sister didn't have to go through this, but me and my brother did. And so we went through a difficult time. My parents got involved in a new business in the 80s. And at first, I didn't like it because from our previous struggles, mom and dad were working long, hard hours. My mom for the federal government as an accountant, and my dad in the U.S. Army. And so it's like they were never home. It's like we never saw them. And so they got involved in this kind of business, and then all of a sudden, it's like they were really never home. It's like we never saw them at all. And so because of that, because I felt like this business was taking time away from my parents, I really didn't like it. But after about 3.5 years of being in this business, big surprise came along. And so I'll tell you a little bit more about that. But what I want to share with you is that just the lifestyle that we started living because of this business after those 3.5 years really made me reconsider what this business was about. So I decided to take a look, and what I saw was something that was truly remarkable. I saw a caring company that wants us to live longer, look and feel better, a vehicle by which anyone can make their dreams come true. It doesn't matter, where you were at in life or where you're at right now. But what matters is what you can do going forward. And so the business that I saw then really gave us that opportunity. And now with Xyngular, I saw that same opportunity, but really with something special. And I want to, kind of tell you a little bit about what Xyngular has done for us most recently. And so I'd like to share with you my family here. So this is my family here, and this is my wife. My wife is a registered nurse, and we were in Rome here. And this is us with our two sons at the dinosaur park. So one of the things that Xyngular really, has given us is our health. And I truly believe that health is wealth, because you can have everything in the world, right? You can have everything, but if you don't have your health, then really all you have is nothing, right? And so, of course, my wife being a registered nurse, she at that time felt like she knew a lot about nutrition, saw vitamins, all the vitamins is the same. But it wasn't until she started taking these supplements for herself. And then when she was pregnant with our first son, really taking the vitamins because she wanted him to be healthy, she found out that these vitamins were really the real deal. And so it was kind of funny because at the start of the pregnancy, she was taking these vitamins that were prescribed by the doctor, right? She was in the UK at the time, and so they had a particular natal formula vitamins. So I just kind of showed her like, hey, take a look at the back of this and take a look at the back of this, right? And so when she looked at them, she saw that that our vitamins had a whole lot more, right? So she started taking them. She started feeling better. She went through the day. She was able to still do her shift with so much energy. And she'd come home at the end of the day. And usually before she was taking her vitamins, she'd have like a swelling in her feet, right? But then when she was taking our vitamins, right, she didn't have that swelling that much. She had a really good appetite, and our kids came out very healthy, right? That was our first son. And then of course, with our second son, is the same thing. But by this time, of course, she's a believer in our vitamins. And so our second son, came out wonderfully healthy again, and so we are blessed because these vitamins have really, supported our health and made sure that we can enjoy the time with our kids and, enjoy our time as well, in the things that we do. And so that's one way that Xyngular has been able to influence my family in the present day, and then here's my brother and his wife, Ashley, and they live in New York. My brother and Ashley, they have a practice, Oriental medicine practice over there, acupuncture, and doing really well. And the reason my brother decided to get into acupuncture and Oriental medicine was precisely because of this kind of business. And so that's how this business really influenced him, is that he wanted to help people and heal people, in a very similar way that our products have been doing. And then this is my sister with her husband, Dr. Eric Lee. And here they're in their honeymoon picture here in France, of course, Paris, right? And one of the things that my sister has is a psychology degree. And the reason she went into psychology, she works in finance, right? Because that's where all the money's at, literally, right? But the reason she went into psychology for her studies is because of this business. Because one of the components of this business is that there's a very high level of personal development here in this business. And I'll talk a little bit about that. But one of these things that our business really gave us was this whole lifestyle change that I mentioned. So we moved into a 5,300 square foot home in just outside of Seattle, Washington. And this right here, this picture that you're looking at here of the house in the springtime was featured in the Working at Home magazine, which was one of the by the editors of Success magazine. And so to be able to be featured in that kind of magazine, along with my parents who were, just really successful in this industry, and have been really successful in this industry and still are, it's just really been something very special. And, to know that you're in a magazine, and so many people have, read the story, and things like that. And just to be able to live here, because one of the things that we love about living here is that even though we're very close to the city, we're just outside of Seattle, we also have nature too. And so we have our special mountain, Mount Rainier, that's in the here in Washington State, and we get to see it from every bedroom of our window. And it's really a blessing to see that mountain because it's so beautiful, and to have that nature, to be able to walk in the nature, to be able to enjoy the trees, the fresh air, the clean air, it's really a blessing. Plus, to be so close to the city as well is also another blessing. And so this was one of our lifestyle changes. We started driving the fancier cars like Lexus, Mercedes, BMW, Cadillac, traveling worldwide, and also our health had improved. And so having said all of this, and now looking at Xyngular going forward, we're here really at a very special time because Xyngular is doing amazing things. We're one of the fastest growing companies in direct sales. Just last year, we hit 171 million in revenue, which put us at number 53 in the top 100 direct selling companies in the world. And so one of the most special things is for us here in the Philippines, because even though Xyngular is an 11-year-old company, in the US and in Canada, in the Philippines, it's only 4 years old. And so that really means that Xyngular is a ground floor opportunity for us in the Philippines. And ground floor opportunities like this with a company that is stable and solid and is continually moving forward, to have a ground floor opportunity in a company like this, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. And so really going forward, I have high confidence in Xyngular that you're going to start seeing some very special things going forward. And the reason really is because Xyngular is a very simple business, okay? What we have here is we have the company, and the company, of course, is a stable company, 11 years old around the world. We have some of the top management in our corporate headquarters in Lehi, Utah. Some of the top management, as you've already seen, especially with Mr. Russell Fletcher. But not only there, but also in the Philippines. We have Miss Beth Anyana, we have Sir Bonds, and we have all of the people from those in the front desk to those in the warehouse. And I've known all of those people for numbers and numbers of years, sometimes even decades. And they are the best people you will ever meet. They are always so happy. They are always there, ready to support you, ready to support the distributors and the business partners in the field, and even just the regular users, right? The casual users. The company is still there to support them. So we have an amazing company that's doing amazing things. We also have amazing products as well. And so the products really are products of science. These products are always being improved whenever we have the best, the new technology and the new science, we incorporate it into the products so that our products are always on top of the leading edge, right? And so these products have literally given people their lives back, right? It helped me and my wife to have wonderful and healthy kids, right? But it's also helping me and my wife to enjoy our time with those kids. And it's helping my parents, their grandparents, enjoy their grandkids as well. So another thing was my grandfather ended up living to be almost 100 years old because these products really helped him with a number of things with his arthritis and his gout. His brain and his memory were still, fantastic for his age. And so these products are really amazing and doing amazing things. And then we have the financial opportunity, which really levels the playing field. If you look at some of the richest people and richest families in the Philippines today, to do the kinds of things they're doing, like to open a SM, shoe mart, right? Or to open a landmark, or to, gold place? I'm trying to remember, but to open any of these things and do what those millionaires and billionaires are doing in the Philippines really requires a lot of money. But our financial opportunity really levels that playing field, because just for a very small investment, we have sky's the limit kind of opportunity, right? If you were to try to, copy, Mr. John Gokongwei, right? Or the C family, and try to copy what they're doing, you'd have to take out a loan for billions and billions of pesos, right? But here, our, really small, less than 50,000 pesos investment, and you can have the kind of income that can put you at the level, very similar to what the top 1% of the Filipinos, the top 1% of the Filipino earners are doing, which is amazing. And not just 1% of the Philippines, but 1% in the entire world, okay? And so this financial opportunity really allows us, and it really rewards us helping each other. Other financial opportunities there, it encourages a lot of competition between people. But with our financial opportunity, one of the most wonderful things is that it encourages people to work together. Because when we work together, then everybody gets a bigger check. Everybody gets more money. And so I really love that with our financial opportunity. In fact, with this financial opportunity, it was able to allow me to go to school. After I saw the opportunity before, and because of our lifestyle change, right? We brought this to the Philippines. My parents had brought this to the Philippines. So I came over to help. And this was in the 2000s. And doing it in the 2000s, helping to build a business in the Philippines, right? Finally, after 6 years or so, I decided I want to go back to school, because for us Filipinos, education is really important, right? And so we love education. We know the value of education. And so I went and I got my bachelor's degree in theology and sociology. And I completed that in 3 years. And for most people of my classmates were taking 4, 5, 6 years just to complete that. After I completed my bachelor's degree, I decided I wanted to get my master's degree. So I went back to school again immediately after finishing my first degree. And I completed that degree in 3 years. And so 6 years total, whereas most people are taking anywhere from 8 to 10 years just to finish those 2 degrees. And it was because of this business, I didn't have to work while I was studying. I didn't have to worry about the bills, right? Where the money's going to come from. I didn't even have to worry about, how am I going to have dinner, right? Or lunch, right? How am I going to have lunch or dinner, right? But it was through this business and through this industry that I was able to just focus on my studies and concentrate on them, and be able to do well and finish those degrees. And so I'm really, I really am indebted to this industry and to Xyngular. And then when my wife was pregnant with our first son, of course, as I mentioned, she was in the UK, and I was able to fly there for 4 months to help her, and we didn't have to worry about, if her salary was, going to be enough because, and if I could pay my bills and all of those things, right? It was because of this company, because of this business here, because of Xyngular, that I was able to live in London, which is one of the most expensive cities in the world. And it was thanks to Xyngular and the money that it provided for us. And so these 3 parts right here are I would say they're constant. They're always getting better, but for the most part, let's just say they're constant. The variable here is me and you, right? And with Xyngular, I love it because it's all about you. Because in Xyngular, they want us to become more. Because if you look at the people who are now living their dream life, they have the wealth that they want or the income that they want, they have the health that they want, right? If you look at those people, where they're at now, but what it took for them to get there, they're completely different people from when they started here to where they are now. They are completely different people. And it's because they had gone through this process of becoming more. Well, that's what happens in Xyngular too. I mentioned personal development and the personal growth that you find. In Xyngular, when you start to reach your dreams and goals because of the tools that we have here, you become a different person. You become more than you were when you first started. And so that's what I really love here. So many Filipinos are architects, right? And great architects, because when you put good tools in the hands of great architects, you produce great things, right? And so for us Filipinos, we have the tools right here, the company, the products, and the financial plan. And so we have the great tools. It's up to you and me to put them to use, right? They say that opportunity never passes away. Opportunity just passes from one person to the next. And so this opportunity is now here in front of you, and you were looking at it and you heard about it. And so my question to you is, what are you going to do with this opportunity, with these tools that you've been presented with today, to make your future and to make your life and to make that a reality in your life? So I want to thank you so much for taking the time to be here today and to listen to us. And I will turn it back over to our wonderful host, Miss Australia Wood. Thank you so much.